Well, you can't win them all. I got to give the offense credit in the fourth quarter for trying, coming back, making it close. The defense played almost one of the best games of the season. On the scoreboard, it doesn't look like it because they gave up 24, but when you're playing that Ravens offense to hold Lamar Jackson to just 28 yards rushing and no rushing touchdowns, I mean, yeah, he made plays. He scored a touchdown in the first quarter off a flip to the tight end, the 61-yard touchdown. I don't know. I didn't see that because I was busy driving, getting these guys an alright Christmas tree. The offense, not a lot can be said about the whole first half. I mean, 6 points, and then 9 points. But then the fourth quarter, they were able to come. I'm sorry, I'm struggling because it's been a busy morning as we had to get our Christmas tree during the game. I'm trying to watch the game on my phone while I'm picking out a tree and driving, and of course wearing a mask doesn't help with any of that. But anyway. The Bills are still in great shape. They're 9-4. We're disappointed. Well, I am. This one behind me is a Raven fan, so she's not disappointed. Yeah. But anyway, I'm disappointed. But I knew it was a monumental task in front of us, and I still think we showed the national audience that we can be taken for real. And the Pittsburgh Steelers next week they're not going to just easily win and continue. It's going to be a hell of a game. Now. Couple things. Doug Flutie was honored. Doug Flutie should be perhaps the third best quarterback in Buffalo Bill history, but history doesn't remember him because of what happened with the Rob Johnson thing. And that can be a whole nother video as to how Flutie got screwed in the 99 season. And I think part of our drought, our 17-year drought, was because of our own undoing, in that we had an ownership at the time who, it's hard to insult anything that Ralph Wilson did because he brought football back to Buffalo after a 11-year absence when the AAFC folded. But, that decision to have him to have Wade Phillips start Rob Johnson. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. It was wrong. Yes, you won. So, Buffalo falls to 9-4. They still have a 2-victory lead over Pittsburgh and Tennessee for the 5th seed. They are now, however, a game and a half back in New England, so go Chiefs this evening, beat the Patriots, so that we can still set up a potential divisional showdown. Of course, losing another conference game doesn't help. The one good thing is that the Patriots also lost the Ravens, so the common record thing that can still go Buffalo's way if the Patriots lose today, and then the Bills beat the Steelers, and the Bills can beat the Jets in the end of the season, and if the Bills beat the Patriots, we can still finish 12-4 and win the division. I think home field advantage is probably not going to happen. I mean, Baltimore, they've won 9 in a row. They're 11-2, and in the final 3 games, all they got to do is win 1 game, basically, to take it away from us. But, I don't see them going 0-3. But anyway, a first-round bye is still very much a possibility. And I think the Bills' defense, there was some bad penalties. Offensively, there was some bad play calling early on. Josh Allen had a game much like he did against the Jets in Week 1 or against the Dolphins, where he didn't play well early, had the fumble. But hey, there's some things the Bills can take out of this. Lamar Jackson's interception streak was snapped, and Tremaine Edmonds had a great heads-up play in catching the tip pass for the interception. Of course, the Bills didn't do anything with it. Steven Hauschka made a couple 40-plus yard field goals, 47-48, so he looks to be back on. Obviously, there are some negatives. I mean, anytime you lose a game, there's some negatives. I can't be mad at this Bills team. I know there are fans out there who have YouTube channels that will sit here and swear and yell and cuss and demand people get fired, and I can't be like that. This team is 9-4. At a time when nobody picked them to win more than 6 games of the so-called experts. The experts last week picked everybody on the panel, both CBS and Fox, picked the Dallas Cowboys to win. The Buffalo Bills are for real, and they're learning how to win. Once they learn how to win, a game like today where they had the ball late in the fourth quarter with a 4th down and, through the incompletion, a game like that, once they know how to win, they'll be the team leading in that aspect, and the other team trying to win. But I like what they did to Lamar Jackson. I think they had a good game plan for him. And on to Pittsburgh. And as far as real quick, want to say about college football, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, so yesterday was even more disappointing. But we'll see where they go in the bowl game when it's announced, I think next week. But the playoffs, Ohio State and Clemson are going to play in the first round. LSU and Oklahoma. I'm looking for an LSU Ohio State final, and I'm looking for LSU and Joe Burrow, who should win the Heisman Trophy, to win the national title for the SEC. So until next time, God bless America. Go ahead, say it, Lorelai.
I'm Lorelai the first.
Well, what do you say about the Ravens? Go ahead, it's your turn.
Ravens go.
All right. Until next time, God bless America. I'm Vinny Vincent.